The woman was stuffed into a barrel by her husband to be served as a delicacy for the noble guests. Unable to accept her husband's betrayal, she was overcome with grief and transformed into a giant fish, singing a haunting mermaid song. It turned out the woman was a mermaid princess. When she sang the mermaid song, her kin could follow her voice, find her, and help her return to the sea. As a giant fish, she was sent to the kitchen, about to become a dish for the guests. Desperate to survive, she begged the cook for help.
还请朱掌柜救救我。
The kind-hearted cook couldn't bring herself to harm the mermaid and instead used sea bass to prepare a delicious meal, serving it to the guests in place of mermaid meat. But not all the guests were interested in eating mermaid meat. The cook noticed that the mermaid's kin were drawing closer, guessing that a major conflict was about to erupt. To protect the innocent, she found an excuse to send all the guests who hadn't eaten the fish out of the hall. This was because everyone who had eaten the fish would soon face the mermaid's wrath. Thanks to the cook's culinary skills, the sea bass was prepared to taste like real mermaid meat. One guest took a bite and immediately noticed how extraordinarily delicious it was. Only a mermaid who had experienced love could have such an exquisite flavor. It turned out the mermaid's husband had lived with her as her lover for several months to ensure her meat would taste perfect.
源于我今日向他求了婚，喝了交杯酒，在最幸福的时候，才将他迷晕，所以吃的人自然就会有幸福的感觉。
The cook was outraged when she learned this. To make the mermaid princess see the man's true colors, she forced him to take a bite of what he thought was mermaid meat. Shockingly, the man actually ate it. Seeing this, the mermaid princess was filled with despair and fury. She began to struggle violently, shouting her husband's name. The man felt guilty and couldn't bring himself to look her in the eye. Heartbroken, the princess transformed back into her original form and sang the summoning song of the mermaids. From the depths of the ocean, the mermaids heard her call and rose to the surface, ready to rescue their princess.